This episode is being brought to you by Darton Archery.
Hey guys, Chad Taverny here with Vantage Point Outdoors. I just want to welcome you to the 2014 season. This is my first morning in the tree here. I saw one small doe at around 10 minutes to 8, but she didn't feed down through this clover lane. She went towards an oats field that I've got, a buck forage oats field I got about 100 yards here to my west. And what I wanted to discuss with you this morning is my tactic for early season hunting, especially on my own properties, and why I think that's an important strategy to use during the early season. I like to keep my hunts on my own property very low impact early season. And what I mean by that is I basically am sitting a tree stand this morning that's only about 60 yards from where I park my truck. So I know that I'm not going to spook any deer getting in and out of here that I wouldn't have already spooked with my truck, which is right there by the road, which is a place where deer are expecting to, hear disturbances. They hear vehicles on those roads all day, every day. So I'm not spooking any deer getting into this location in the morning. And what I do is I come in here and I do have a trail camera right at the base of this tree, so I know if I have deer activity using this spot, which I do. I've got several does and a couple small bucks that are using this little clover lane, so it is a good hunting location, and I have a great chance to fill my doe tags from this spot. But it allows me to not burn my better stands, which are on the interior of the property, which will be better for late season. And one thing I do is I'm actually just getting ready to get down. It's a little bit after 9 a.m. It's getting warm, so I'm pretty sure that most of the deer, if not all the deer, have gone to their beds. So I'm going to sneak down and I'm going to just walk into the interior here, and I'm going to pull camera cards on 4 or 5 different trail cameras, which are further into the interior of this property, which are my better stands. So I'll go in there, I'll pull those cards, I'll go back home and I'll check them, and if I have a shooter buck that's using those food plots or those hunting locations during shooting hours, now I know it's time to start hunting it. But I don't go in there, I don't go into the interior of my property and hunt those good stands until we get later in the season, late October into November, or if I've got confirmed trail camera data showing me that I've got a shooter buck that's using the area. So if you've got a couple small properties and you want to maximize the amount of times you can hunt that property and keep things low impact and still increase your chances each time you go afield, that's a good tip to follow. I've had success with it here on my properties, and it allows me to hunt my properties more often by being low impact during early season. I want to thank you for tuning in as always, and I'll see you next time right here on the VPO Minute.